of the show for today. The guest is Dr. Paruchuri from Tennessee State University, and the topic is terror at Mumbai. And of course, Dr. Paruchuri, let's look at the issue of terror at Mumbai and give you an opportunity over this last segment to inform us in reference to your perception as to what has actually happened there and some of the consequences of what has happened.
More than really evaluating, first to begin with what happened, I would like to say that this terrorism is going at different levels with technology. Mm-hmm. What they have combined is the ideology of terrorism with technology. Mm-hmm. For the longest time, we thought that people of these regions are tribal and they are not likely to have such sophisticated ideas of how to organize. And even some of the U.S. observers were stunned at how the terrorist activities occurred. Actually, normally we say you get two birds at a shot. In this Mumbai attack, to me, it is 4 birds at a shot.
Good.
One is that they sent a message to the Jewish community by getting the Jewish residents. Secondly, the Mumbai business community by hitting one of the 2 of the major hotels where much of the business people congregate, and at the same hotel they targeted the Western guests. So that is the third attack, to send a message to the world that we don't have to come to your home, we can attack you anywhere, you're going to be vulnerable all around the world. And the fourth bird here being the Indian common man, where the terror occurred at the railway station. So this was a very well thought out 4-pronged operation and a very targeted operation by the terrorist groups to send messages with one terrorist kind of plan to, at the same time, to get these forces, which is very stunning. And the way the operation went really, as I pointed out, stunned even the U.S. security, the police and the security forces, because it was pointed out, normally when you're dealing with the terrorist, you are simply dealing with one area or a single individual, a group of individuals just targeting one specific area. But Mumbai scenario is absolutely mind-boggling because it was much sophisticated and supported by the most sophisticated technology, because they had GPS, the satellite telephones, you name it, they had this sophisticated technology. So you can no longer write off these people as tribal who do not know any better. So when we are talking now today about third world politics, you no longer can talk about its poverty or all other variables that we talked about the third world politics. Today, when we are talking about third world politics, you may have to include terror. And terror in a technological sense, which is no longer a third world scenario.
Now, are we also saying that the United States and other Western nations responded, were not able to respond to this primarily because they did not believe that individuals were sophisticated enough to carry out such an attack? Is
exactly. This was far more sophisticated than the attacks that had occurred in previous times. So for this reason, probably security forces, intelligence forces, and the police forces, they have to be more prepared and be one step ahead of these terrorist groups. Every time you come up with some kind of plan on how to deal with terrorism, they seem to be one step ahead of us. With all our sophisticated technology and know-how, unless we put our brains together to come to be one step ahead of these terrorist forces, we are not going to win. Now they are taking it at a completely new level. And this should be a caution and warning for the entire world.
Well, over the last